Ty Dillinger, what's your reaction to knowing that you're going to be facing Aiden English this Sunday at Backlash in Chicago?
Good news travels fast. I couldn't be happier. The news broke. I'm excited. Ty Dillinger's finally coming back to Chi-Town. I love Chicago, always have. And if I can remember correctly, since the last time I was there, Chicago loves himself as a perfect 10 as well. So this Sunday at...
Yeah, it's not fun, is it? Being interrupted by someone unwelcome. Twice now on SmackDown Live, you've interrupted the symphony that is the voice of the Drama King. But this Sunday, that's done. And furthermore,
Furthermore, this Sunday at Backlash, I'm going to throw you another beating. Oh, but this time, English. Try not to cry about it.
Do you understand what I do? I am not just a creator, not just a savant. I am an artiste. Do you know what it takes to do that? Raw emotion that I have to connect with. Something you try to shut out of your lives every single day. Something you try to ignore, I tap into on the very deepest level. So did a tear shed from my eye? Did sweat pour from my brow? Did my water eyes well up? Yes. Because that's what it takes to create true masterpieces. Something all of you would never understand.
Welcome to the Full Nelson Press Podcast, episode 63, Predicting Backlash 2017. I am the creator of the FullNelsonPress.com. My name is Brandon Kirkpatrick. You can find me on Twitter at JohnnyJONNY_Tango. I'm here with a man who's currently listening to Hannah Baker's fourth tape, Side B, Mr. Peter O'Brien. You can find him on Twitter at MVP360. And of course, you can follow the Full Nelson Press on Twitter at TFNP. Pete, are you ready to make some predictions with the Backlash?
I'm not listening to tape. I can't even believe you went there. Dude, that's a serious show. Okay?
It is. Things happen.
God. We finished it.
Did you?
What a mess.
Spoiler alert, there's 13 of them.
Yeah. I'm on Claire's. Let's talk Backlash, dude. I'm ready.
All right, so we'll start with the first match of the night. Is for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. The Usos defend their titles against Breezango.
So, is anyone even really billing that? Quit calling them Breezango, all right? Stop it.
Nope.
It's the Fashion Police.
Well,
it's
Michael Cole calls it
Breezango,
Breezango, so that's what I'm going with.
Nobody's giving them credit. No.
I think they're getting over with the crowd a little bit more because they're giving a little bit more TV time.
But I think with SmackDown is they throw curveballs at everybody, so I could see them taking it.
I'm excited. That's what I'm going for. I'm predicting Breezango.
I think they could, but let's be real, the Usos will. Womp womp.
Yeah, I know, right?
But I do like their heel persona more than their we play in the paint with our face and stuff and God super kick and God, oh, we're so good.
Woohoo! Oh yeah, so I'm very excited for Breezango. I hope this is the push. They deserve it. As soon as they start getting any momentum, though, they're going to move them to Raw so they can just job again.
Yeah, they would get over if they were called the Fashion Police. So instead of their whole like that there should be like a big Papa Pump like, but instead it's Fashion Police and they're like, you're ugly. Like it would get over.
I still think they're getting over. The next match is going to be Shinsuke Nakamura versus Dolph Ziggler.
Can't wait.
I know.
I am pumped because I feel like that's a good person to start Nakamura off because he can put Nakamura over easily.
I like the hate that Dolph Ziggler's given to NXT. One night they were chanting NXT and he's like, why do that? They're just going to blur it out.
I do like this. He needs to go back to being the show off.
Exactly.
Like, let's be real.
Right.
He was over with that persona. It was just like The Miz. Like, he just needs to go back to his roots. Just go back to that guy showing off. Who cares?
His character right now is kind of like the when Chris Jericho came back as the Save Me gimmick, and he was just all moody and stuff, and it just doesn't work for Dolph. He needs that energy.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing too. Like, I'm just like, I feel like he's in limbo with this character. That's why he just needs to show off.
Yep. I think they should have kept Miz on SmackDown, and they should have put them in a tag team. I think that would have been awesome.
They should have. It would have been great. But no, that makes too much sense, Brandon. Make sure when I'm done with these tapes, I'll send them to you.
I don't want them. You know what? At the end, they tell you who to give them to.
I'm giving them to you. But yeah, like, Shinsuke's going to win it.
Yeah.
Let's be real. They're not going to call him up and have him lose unless he gets, interfered with.
I'm thinking Shinsuke, after this, he moves on to the U.S. title. Which is fine, because that means he's either taking on Kevin Owens or AJ Styles.
Yeah, and I'd be completely cool with that.
But until we get there, let's talk about the big match. Naomi, Charlotte, and Becky Lynch taking on the Welcoming Committee, which is Natalya, Carmella, and Tamina. Why not just, like, why isn't Naomi defending her title?
This is one of those matches that they literally drew a blank because I really don't think they have faith in Naomi with her talking. Because I feel like when she talks, it's not good. She shouldn't be a champion. Like, it's not there.
Right.
I'm sorry. It just isn't there.
No, and it totally just feels like this whole Total Divas thing to it because, like, you have one, like, their last pay-per-view, they had 2 women's matches on there that both did really well. But then they have this one, and they have to have a six women's match. So who do I think is going to win this one? Just Charlotte. Charlotte by herself.
Who cares? Anytime you put a 6-woman tag, to me it just shows they don't care. Mm-hmm. So they won't write a storyline for anybody. So they're gonna do this stupid tag match. Like, if they don't care, I don't care. I don't care. I'm not gonna watch it. You want to know my prediction?
Yes.
I'm not watching it.
You're not watching it? All right.
I'm not watching that match. No.
Well, I'll explain to you what happens on next week. We'll move on. Kevin Owens is defending his U.S. title against the phenomenal AJ Styles. How is this not going to be a great pay-per-view with Shinsuke Nakamura and Dolph Ziggler, and then you have Kevin Owens versus AJ Styles? This is going to be great. I can't wait.
It's wrestling, though, and lately it's just fallen off completely. Like, you can't tell me it hasn't. I keep sitting here watching these events, like, hoping something cool is going to happen, and I'm just like, nah.
Well, it's because we got to get closer to SummerSlam.
I'm so disappointed about Braun Strowman. Like,
yeah, Braun Strowman out for 6 months now. Oh.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. It's just like he was doing good. Now, like AJ Styles and Kevin Owens, it's like there's a lot of potential there, but it's not an NXT event, so I feel like they won't go full on because they know they're gonna have like 12 more matches together.
Oh, maybe. I'm thinking this is a one and done kind of thing with these two right now. I'm excited about this match. But back to Raw, none of their main stars get any momentum. Seth Rollins injured. Roman Reigns, he's been off and on injured. Finn Balor, and now Braun Strowman. I mean, those are your biggest guys that Raw has just been like, these are the guys to push, and they're just not doing it.
Yeah, because, I mean, the writing is just brutal on Raw. So I'm hoping SmackDown, I hope these guys put on a 5-star match. Like, I want it. Yeah. I want a 5-star match at a pay-per-view again because it's probably been a year and a half since I've seen one.
There's not very many matches in this pay-per-view, so I'm thinking they're going to give some nice long spotlights to everyone in these matches. Let's excluding the 6 women's match. That's okay. We could pass on that.
I don't need to see a 4-hour pre-show.
Right.
And here, did you guys hear what happened on Total Divas? Renee Young just put on a new shirt. Oh my God, Dean Ambrose is drunk. like that's what it is.
Yeah, it's very true. Our next match is for the WWE Championship. Randy Orton versus Jinder Mahal and the Bollywood boys.
Nope, they're calling the Singh brothers.
The Singh brothers? The Singh songs?
They call them the Singh brothers. They won't call them the Bollywood boys.
That's weird.
Which is what I don't get.
Yeah, just embrace it. I'm going to go with Jinder.
They didn't give it enough time. If they gave this story enough time to develop, then maybe I would. Yeah. But these monthly pay-per-views, it's just like, you can't keep playing hot potato with titles now. Like, if you're doing monthly pay-per-views, that's the big problem, is they just keep switching. Why did Kevin Owens lose the belt to Jericho? What was the point?
Exactly. Just to take it back.
It right back. Like, what was the point of that? There was no point, you know? And it's just, to me, they're just tossing it around. They're Jinder Mahal, really, with the Bollywood Boys? No, they're not known as the Bollywood Boys. They keep changing names, so it's hard to, like, get in with these guys. That's what I'm saying.
No, I agree. But I'm kind of thinking WWE creatives like, well, if we give them the title, that's character, right? Like, that's charisma.
Yeah. Yeah, and like, what is the Bollywood Boys, like, MO?
They're from Bollywood, Pete. And they're boys. Yeah. I think you're not putting these two together.
That's not real.
All right. Well, hey, we got one more match of the night, the main event. Titus ONeil versus a WWE cameraman.
Yeah, what the heck happened about this?
All right, so a WWE cameraman has filed a $1.2 million lawsuit against Mr. ONeil after the superstar was allegedly attacked from a swerved prank gone wrong. Apparently, ONeil allegedly hurt the man's hand, fingers, and wrists while knocking the camera out of his hands. Someone had struck ONeil with a cattle prod, I guess, in the segment, and he just went berserk on this cameraman. The lawsuit says
Wouldn't you?
Well, yeah.
Have you ever been hit with a camera?
I want to see the footage.
It kills.
I hope they still air it. I hope Vince is like, we can still air this.
Yeah, it's crazy, like, how much a cattle prod hurts. It's supposed to move a cow. You know how big cows are? They're bigger than Titus ONeil. So, of course, he was in pain.
The best part of this whole statement was the lawsuit. It said that the cameraman was sent home in fear of possibility of further attacks by Titus. He was on the loose.
Yeah, he's just like, I'm just going to destroy him. Oh, man.
What do you want to grade the build to Backlash?
F. And I will continue doing Fs with these month pay-per-views. I'm sorry. Like, you're not going to get me to budge because there's nothing there. We literally had Orton just finish with Bray Wyatt. And then we got 3 weeks with Jinder Mahal.
Do you think we should have just skipped the whole House of Horrors match and right after WrestleMania went right into Hinder and the Jinder?
Yeah, there was no point of that. They did it because they wanted to put over Wyatt. Well, guess what? Wyatt didn't really get over, so who cares?
I'm going to give it a D just because I'm excited.
You're a little more positive.
I'm a little more positive. All right, so let's do a little bit more predicting here. NXT Takeover Chicago happens the night before, which 4 matches, man. What the hell? Like, come on, guys. This isn't a trial period. JR, he's calling it though. That's really cool.
Yeah, it's right down the road. I should just go.
You should. Are you?
I don't want to go. Nope, I got a housewarming party.
Oh wow. Any of your friends coming?
Yeah, all my friends here.
All your lady friends are her friends coming?
Yes.
Pete's getting new friends this weekend.
So, okay, what are the matches even? Like, I haven't kept up with NXT.
They're good matches, all right? So we got NXT, the NXT Tag Team title match is a ladder match with the Authors of Pain versus DIY. I feel like they're just going to do every match possible between these two before they let one of them go up to the main roster.
Well, you know, DIY is going to be called up. I think this match will be crazy. I bet it'll put on a show, but I don't see DIY winning it.
I don't either.
I see them getting called up. This is good a time as ever to get called up, especially with the Revival getting hurt.
Right. What I'd like to see is maybe like Sanity interfere in this match, and kind of see like Authors of Pain versus Sanity.
Like, they interfered enough, but Authors of Pain still won. Like, or they jump them while they're on stage celebrating, and they like powerbomb them through a ladder or something.
Or Elric just goes up there and grabs them for the Authors of Pain.
That'd be great.
All right, next match, the UK Championship match, Tyler Bate versus Peter Dunne. These are two guys, they're wrestlers. One of them has a title. What do you think about this, Pete? Like, I haven't found anything with the UK
I
roster
watched
at
the
all.
Tyler Bate match. I'm like, nah.
Pete Dunne looks like a young heel version of William Regal, so I think he's going to be exciting.
Yeah, I mean, there's not a lot to him that I care about, so I've seen him put on good matches, so maybe this match will be good, but I just don't.
I think they need to put this title on someone that they can show on Raw, where it's like they can be a part of a faction or a stable or something where they don't have to wrestle every night, but the title's still relevant because it's on TV every couple weeks.
That'd be cool. That's a good idea there, buddy.
So I'm going with Pete Dunne only because I think he's like the perfect heel to put with any kind of faction you want. He could fit anywhere. in the WWE roster. So go, Pete.
I bet you Tyler still wins.
Oh, fuck you, Pete. No.
I'm going against you.
All right, next, the NXT Women's Championship match. This is a triple threat match with Asuka, Ruby Riott, and Nikki Cross. Ember Moon is injured, which really sucks. This would have been an awesome Fatal 4-Way, but triple threat, it'll do.
Yep. I mean, that's what I got for it. Like, losing Ember Moon, I was just like, oh my god.
Right, go
so
Asuka.
Asuka's gonna win. Like, that was the one chance to get Asuka to, like, lose her title.
Right.
But now you just basically gotta have her be undefeated until she goes to the main roster.
Yeah, I think if anything, it's Ember Moon is the one to pass the title to. I'm very impressed with Nikki Cross. Ruby Riott, she's getting there, but I don't know. This whole, neither of them can be a title holder, I don't think.
I still think Ember Moon's more complete package.
Yes, absolutely. I think she can be a huge heel, or a huge face on either side of either brand.
Easily, so we'll see what happens there.
All right, man. The NXT title, Bobby Roode versus Hideo Itami, Mr. GTS in Chicago. Man, I hope he shows up and they boo him when he does a GTS, because I think he's gonna be like the hero, he thinks, or something.
Yeah, he's like, oh, they're gonna love me in Chicago, and I'm gonna do the GTS, and it's just like, you know where you're going? People almost started a riot, so come on, guys.
This will be our first CM Punk chance in an NXT arena.
I know, right when he picks him up to do the move. Over under CM Punk chance throughout Hideo Itami's match.
Yeah,
I'm going 5 times.
So I want Rude to win this one. I cannot get behind Hideo Itami.
Yeah, I'm not there yet. I mean, he's been hurt all the time.
He's got impressive Crocs.
He does. That's, good observation there, Brandon.
Right. Good for me. All right. Who do you think's gonna win that one?
Bobby Roode.
All right, the glorious one. All right, let's grade the bill to Takeover Chicago. I'm gonna give it another D because.
Can I just give it an incomplete?
Yeah, I didn't watch any of it either. I'm sorry.
I haven't had time to. There's too
The
many
weather's
shows.
too nice outside.
Yeah, look at it.
It's beautiful.
Look, you can see it.
I can see me looking at you looking at me. I like this.
I'll go incomplete.
Dud of the night.
That 6-woman tag match is going to be terrible.
So you want to just give it to Charlotte? Because she's had a rough week lately.
I don't think she's getting a fair shake at SmackDown.
She's face on SmackDown, which is weird. She had all these photos leaked. She's just having a rough time.
I saw it.
Yeah. No comment.
No comment.
Stud of the night.
I don't know. I really hope Owens and AJ Styles steal the show.
Okay. All right. I'm going to go with Roman Reigns. Really looks strong after this injury to Braun Strowman, man. He looks strong.
I hate
Very strong.
I hate you. Can we hang up now? Like, you just ruined the whole
we're not
show.
done. We got more to talk about here. R-Truth is getting a game show, so that's exciting. He's going to get something on WWE Network. They haven't done any concepts, so I don't know if it'll involve superstars or an audience or what, but good for R-Truth.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's why Goldust turned on him on Monday night.
Mm-hmm.
Huh, heel turn.
Velveteen Dream is coming to NXT. See who this is? Any of these promos at all? It's going to be Patrick Clark, who I think is like the true winner of the 20zet:n Tough Enough.
Yeah. He's coming to the main roster?
No, this is for
or
NXT.
NXT.
Yeah, and I think he's going to have his gimmick kind of looks like Adam Rose, Fandango. So let's see if it actually plays out. I think this is his creation though, so we'll see how this actually works.
Bye, Patrick Clark. Goodbye.
No, I see him using this gimmick in NXT and getting huge over, and then Vince being like, let's use that Leo Kruger gimmick on this guy when you bring him up.
Should have just left Adam Rose as Leo Kruger. He would have been huge. I called it.
All right, last piece of interview here. TMZ recently interviewed Cameron, who claims that she doesn't date black guys because they're more interesting dating white boys. However, JTG ended up responding on Twitter saying he knows firsthand that she's lying.
Why are you bringing her into our news?
Because she's wrestling.
No, she isn't. Isn't she fired?
Yeah, she's fired. She's still a wrestler in my eyes.
She's gone.
She is.
Oh my God.
She
never let
once
go.
almost became #1 contender for the Diva title. All right, that's closer than I've done.
So bad.
Hey man, that's it. That's the Full Nelson Press podcast, episode 63, predicting Backlash 2017. Anything else you want to add?
Nope.
All right. Well, hey, go watch some wrestling.
Yeah, but.
Thanks for listening to the show. If you're watching us on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Leave us a comment and the guys might give you a shout out on the next episode. If you're listening to us on iTunes, make sure to leave us a review. You can also find the Full Nelson Press on Stitcher, Facebook, Wrestling Amino, Instagram, or visit us at thefullnelsonpress.com.